Yo, mi gente, we got a possible matchup between Gervonta Tank Davis and Jose Rayo Valenzuela. Check this joint out.
VIC SZN
got that flavor.
You're damn right we do. I want to give a shout out and welcome back to all my returning viewers. And if you're new to this channel, this is where we cover the latest and greatest, most exciting fight news, while I also elaborate with my personal perspective, thoughts, ideas, opinions, so on and so forth. So if this is the type of content that you're into, please make sure to smash that like button on your way in, and don't forget to smash that subscription button on your way out. You already know what's up.
VIC SZN got that flavor.
You're damn right. Now, let's get right into the topic. We got a possible matchup between Gervonta Tank Davis and Jose Rayo Valenzuela. Now, you know, Gervonta Tank Davis is arguably the face of boxing. I changed my face of boxing here and there because I feel like the face of boxing is it's not like a whole lifetime thing. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a GOAT. The face of boxing and GOAT is different. And I think a lot of people confuse GOAT with face of boxing. And greatest of all time is basically there could only be one, right? Unless somebody beats that. But that's more of something of all time, while the face of boxing is something in the current time. You know what I mean? And I feel like it should at least be, you know, judged within the last 3 years, right? I think that because I think it switches more frequently. Like the greatest of all time don't just switch up. But the face of boxing does switch up. And, you know, like an example I like to use is someone like Adrian Broner, where Adrian Broner was looking to be the face. You know what I'm saying? He was doing his damn thing. He was on a roll. He was looking to be the next Mayweather. But as of recent, you know, he's not the same as he used to be when he first started his career. So my thing is, you know, we can't judge Broner from what he's done in his past to right now and consider him the face of boxing, if that makes sense. So judging the face of boxing, you know, I feel like has a lot to do with it, but we're not going to get too into it. That's a different topic. But I do believe that Canelo is the face of boxing for the record as of right now. I don't think Tank Davis is far off. I think he's right there. I just think when you have someone like Canelo Alvarez going against the UFC, that says a lot. You know what I'm saying? But moving on to the topic, Gervonta Tank Davis versus Jose Rayo Valenzuela. If you want to hear who I believe will win this fight, I'll let you know right now. Hold on. I'm going to do it the right way. Aye. Here we go. Who I believe will win this matchup. Jose Rayo Valenzuela. Damn. I broke my shit. Now, I'm already prepared for all the race baiters and all the race card individuals to come in here and start attacking me and tell me you only saying that because he's Latino and this, that, third. No. If you know my channel and you follow my channel, then you know I'm a big fan of the underdogs if I feel like there's some type of tool or skill or, you know, game plan that I believe will be enough for them to conquer that fight. A good example is me going for Rayo when he went for Pitbull. Damn near everybody had Pitbull winning. But if you look at my takes, every take I had basically had Rayo winning. My very first take, I didn't have Rayo winning, right? But I'd have like 100 takes of Rayo versus Pitbull, right? So only my first one, and then I switched it because there's something that I seen in training. And then guess what? I got my prediction 100% right. So round of applause to VIC SZN one time. And it's because I understood the tools and the game plan that could be effective against someone like Pitbull, and I believe that Rayo possessed those things to defeat him, despite me initially feeling like his style was tailor-made for Pitbull. You know what I'm saying? And for the most part, it is. It seems like Rayo's style was tailor-made for Pitbull, but seeing how strong Pitbull was getting, Rayo was getting, seeing how he was able to take training serious, seeing how he was focusing on making sure he could step up his IQ during this process to avoid those big punches from Esau Pitbull Cruz is what did the job. And in this scenario, I feel like it's it's pretty much the same take where I believe not identical to him versus Pitbull, but me believing that he has the tools to defeat someone like Tank. And I'm not saying like I just woke up saying I'm gonna just go for him. No, that's not what it is. What it is it's like, nah, that is what it is. He's Latino, I'm going for him. It's like, nah. All jokes aside though, no, this is why I believe that it could happen. You know, Tank Davis is gonna. He hasn't been beat before, so there's no game plan that is guaranteed to beat someone like Gervonta Tank Davis. Now there is a game plan to beat someone like Rayo because he's been beat before. Now he only been beat convincingly one time, and that was against Santos. And right now, Santos, nobody's fighting Santos. Everybody named Mama dunking Santos right now. In order for Shakur to win, he damn near had to jump out the ring. So my thing is, you know, losing to Santos isn't a bad thing. And I think that's where Rayo, you know, not only did he lose, but Rayo, you know, almost got the knockout win in that fight as well. He just, you know, I think he went into that fight with Santos too big-headed, you know, and didn't understand that power could go both ways. And when he ran into Santos, he learned the hard way, right? Then he lost to Cobra, but that was a robbery in my opinion. So it's hard to judge the Cobra fight to see what's the blueprint to beat him. So we look at the Santos fight, and it's by knockout and exchanging. But if you've seen how his last outing was, he fought differently than what we expected. Like, just too sharp, too many steps ahead of Esau Pitbull Cruz. And it shows that he's a diverse fighter. He could trade with you if he likes. And if it seems like that's the smart game plan to do, he'll do it and get the victory, right? Except for Santos, that's when they learned that he shouldn't be exchanging. And I think that's where he fixed his mistakes against Esau Pitbull Cruz being a big puncher. And he said, you know what, I can't fight this way with Esau Pitbull Cruz because look what happened in my last fight. I gotta be smart now. Well, not my last fight, but my last loss. Or not my second last loss to be. I just don't count the Cobra loss for the record. I do, but like when I'm explaining it, I naturally forget that he lost to him because it just was so much of a robbery. But anyways, moving on. You know, I think he possesses these tools that could take out somebody like Gervonta Tank Davis. Now the only difficult thing about Gervonta Tank Davis is that he's not only a big puncher, but his IQ is on 1,000. But like I said, with the proper tools and game plan, he could very well, if he could fight like he fought Pitbull, while being, while being disciplined for the whole 12 rounds and also utilizing his power, some commitment to those punches and exchangements, he could even win by knockout. However, this will be an extremely hard fight to win. But what he does have against Gervonta Tank Davis is height, weight, reach, distance. He could utilize that for the victory just like he did for Pitbull. He just has to make sure that he don't get caught up in the traps of Gervonta Tank Davis. We already know Gervonta Tank Davis gives up about 8 rounds just to get you in the 8th. He'll lose every round just to get you in the 8th. I feel like Rayo's smart enough to take it to the distance if he just has to stay perfect like he did with the Pitbull fight. Not only that, you got to be careful with someone like Rayo trying to stay perfect or trying to let him win those rounds, those 8 rounds, because in between those rounds, he's also a big puncher. He could lay your ass out. So that's my take. It's hard to go against Tank Davis. But as you know my channel, I'm an underdog type of dude, and I do believe that Rayo got the skills. Not even the skills, but he has the tools. He has skills too, but I know he has the tools with his height, his distance, his discipline to doing his best to stay perfect, just boxing, while also having some pop to his punch. I believe that could be enough if he could stay perfect for the 12 rounds against Gervonta Tank Davis. Hold up. This is the universal favorite to fight fans from all nations. Thank you for tuning in to VIC SZN Sports, the #1 source for combat news and creation. You know what I'm saying? Let me know in the comments what you think, and before you judge me, just remember that when all you guys were down on me when it was Rayo versus Pitbull, and I had Rayo winning, y'all all was talking crazy. You know what I'm saying? So just be careful. If you want to come at my neck, it's cool. But you know what happened last time. You know what I'm saying? But let me know who you got for this first prediction if that fight does happen, because remember, it's not guaranteed. Not yet. It hasn't been publicly announced through the main sources. So we'll just have to wait and see. But till then, just let me know who you think would get it. Before you do, though, don't hesitate to drop a little something in my cash app. Don't worry, gotta make sure to bless you with that cash back. While you at it, find that like button, smash that. Subscribe to my channel, pass that. Don't forget to click the notification bell so you can bring that ass back. And that's that. Why? Cause
VIC SZN got that flavor.
you're damn right we do. Toma!